but that was showing, well, the locations of DLC. So I'm going to show you one of the most obnoxious ones, a quest for the Iron Gallahorn. Know that up here, right about here, but what you don't, a lot of you probably don't know, although you will know very soon because of all the videos that are running around, is that if you keep jumping up this way, shit, I'm already messing up. Yep, I'm already messing up. If you keep jumping up this way, you'll find, once you get to the top of the mountain, a dormant SIVA cluster, and I have yet to get it, and I'm not going to be making any cuts into this video. That's why I'm broadcasting it straight to YouTube. And just to show, and the reason I'm doing that is just to show you how difficult this truly is. If you don't watch it all the way through, of course that's fine, because, you know, once you get the gist of where you're going, it's relatively easy to just keep making your way in that direction. There might be a few spots where it's a little bit difficult to tell where you need to go next, but the rocky outline and everything's still relatively defined throughout most of these jumpings. And I gotta tell you, I don't know how close I've been to the top, but one mistake and depending on where you fall, you could have to start all over from the bottom. So, needless to say, this mountain is not very forgiving when you're jumping up the ledges. I'm doing okay right now, not doing fantastic, and I'm hoping that I don't screw this up. Now the next, after you make all those lovely jumps, the next jump is relatively simple. Here, and here, 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 and the first time I was making my way up, this is where I kind of got stuck, right about here, and I looked around for a few minutes, and oh look, there's somebody else trying to jump up here. I realized you have to jump over there, so a quick sprint jump will get you to this ledge, and now, you know, you can jump over here with relative ease, but now, as you can see, the camera starts to get really, really close. This jump is where I fell, and the main reason, because you can jump up here, but you've got the stupid cliff in the way, and if it hits your box, your character box, you're screwed. And so, if you're not careful, you start jumping backwards and all kinds of other stuff. And it's really stupid. I haven't gotten past this part yet, so shit. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know how many of these videos I'm going to be doing because, quite frankly, this is really obnoxious. As you can see, I already messed up. Oh, but lucky, like I said, I don't necessarily know how close to the top I was, so the whole reason behind this video is just to show you how absolutely frustrating this SIVA cluster can be to get, and yet it's still considered one of the easy 15 to fill out your Rise of Iron book, which, quite frankly, is surprising to me. And there I go. So that's the first drop. I should be okay. I might not have to start all over. Yeah. And oh, well, that's interesting. I've never actually spawned up here before, but I'll take it. Ooh, I must have that one. I think what I might need to do for this one is just a quick crouch jump. And that's it. Oh. So another thing you're going to notice when you take off is that you can't be, you know, right up to these ledges when you're doing your jumps. because if you are, you'll get pushed right back. And the problem with this one, and I almost had that, the problem with this jump is just there's not a lot of room. Like I said, I don't know how close to the top. I mean, I can see the top up there, but I don't know how many more jumps I'm going to have to get around and get through to get up there. I can't make that jump without getting up there first. So, nope. Here we go. Nope. And I keep getting lucky and falling back on this edge down here. And that's what I'm going to call it as luck. Oh, thank God. Because, quite frankly, I could have fallen to my death God knows how many times now. Looks like there's somebody else down there, or there was somebody else down there, trying to make the jumps as well. Like I said, this is extremely frustrating and it's not very forgiving, so we'll see how this goes. And too much. Damn it. That's another thing you gotta be careful with, is if you're not entirely sure how big of a jump your character has. So I made that leap right there without using without sprinting. So these jumps, some of them, most of them, can be made without sprinting. There's one or two that you should probably sprint to get to, but this one, for example, can be made without sprinting. It also needs to be very, very carefully so you don't fall off there. God, this is actually awful, because these next series of jumps I've never done before, so you're gonna see just how crappy I am at this. And shit. I didn't drop too far down. Sometimes you might even be worth just to die, especially if it's going to keep spawning me back up top there. But again, I can't tell when and where it's going to be that forgiving, so I don't know where I'm going to spawn now. Oh, yep, back down to the bottom. Like I said, these jumps are very unforgiving. Can't even do the simple ones right. And if I'm being completely honest, the main reason why I decided to stream this video is because I was getting super frustrated on my own just doing this without having anybody else to talk to or anybody... Oh, crap. Without having any kind of an outlet for my frustration. And I figured, you know, making a video talking about this while I did it would lighten the load a little bit. So far it's working, but if I keep messing up and making stupid mistakes like that one, might just be a little bit more entertaining here. Start screaming at the screen. Oh look, hey, I got a buddy. See how far he makes it before he gives up and goes the other direction. And I see a bunch of people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people in my instance here, and I don't know if all of them have already gotten this cluster or if they don't know about it, but only me and this spawn back in. Like I said, I have a bunch of quests to do, and I should probably be doing those because I want to get the Iron Galahorn, for example. I want to finish that quest line, and I want to get the assault rifle. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like your starting assault rifle, you know. And as far as I'm aware so far, the only jump that you really need to sprint to get to is this one, and it's so you can get that lift right there to jump up into the air. There's a platform below this one that you can land onto right there, but there's no way to get back up this way if you fall down there, so I found that out from personal experience. Fell down there about 3 times before I realized it was the wrong, really crappy platform. Oh. Oh, go ahead, buddy. There you go. This is going to be extremely difficult to do with more than one person trying to jump up these rocks. I'll try to lag behind this guy as much as possible so I don't mess up what he's doing, and he's done. Bye. Oh, there you go. There's about eight more people here now. Like I said, I don't know if they've already gotten this cluster or if they're just like, screw it, you know, it's not worth the hassle, which I totally understand because this is kind of a pain. I'm hoping this guy makes it, although I lost him. I don't think he made it. This is really kind of a pain, but hey, you know, I've only gotten 4 clusters, I believe, all of which I found by accident. So why not try to go for this one? And I don't know how many there are total so far. I think it's something like 26, 30 maybe have been found. I don't know if it's going to be like the Taken King where there's 50 of them, but alright. Alright. Highest I've gotten so far. You know what the worst part about this is, though, is that I could be jumping on some random shit that doesn't actually lead anywhere, and I wouldn't know it. But if that's actually what's happening, then I consider myself awesome for jumping this high on this mountain. I don't actually consider myself awesome. Anybody can jump this high on this mountain. I assume that's where I have to go to next. I slid right off that fucking rock, so... Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh please tell me I'm off of that ledge. I'm not off the ledge. Okay. Huh. I made it. It only took me way too many tries and 15 minutes. But, yeah. So So there you go. There's the jump puzzle up to the top here to get this dormant SIVA fragment. Boom. That is 3.1. And I'm gonna go ahead and sit right here. Look down on my peers. Anyway, guys, I hope this was helpful. Like I said, the main reason why I was just doing this one specifically is because I wanted to showcase just how frustrating it is to find this stupid piece. So, hey, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want. I don't do many of these often, so don't waste your time if you don't want to.